All right, Leo, here we go. Leo. I love doing these Leo readings. You know I love you guys, right? You know I'm surrounded by Leos in my life. I attract them like flies. It's unreal. I got more soulmate Leos than any other fucking sign, if we're to take it from the astrology angle. I love you guys. And sometimes when we've been giving your readings lately, well, it's been there's a lot of toxic, right? Well, today's no different. But anyway, there's my pre-shuffle. It starts with a beautiful looking Three of Cups. Leo, this is an energies update, technically a mid-November reading. It stretches from now till about the beginning of December, but it's just an energy update, right? It's me reading the energy for you. What's going on with Leo? Or Leo's person. I can't tell you apart from your soulmate, so I say somebody in the Leo readings. If I'm talking about you, you know. If I'm talking about your person, you know. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. Although for Leo, it sure as fuck isn't a general reading. But anyway, I have to say that. It's a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. Wink, wink. But if you found Steve's Love Tarot or the title brought you in here, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless, so whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. It's the energies that are here right now. But a lot of people don't understand the concept of timeless. Had some confused person the other day on Twitter. I ended up blocking because they were so fucking frustrating. Energies are cyclical. I've told you that 100 times. So what's here now in the energy is going to be here again. Everything comes around and around and around. It may not be the same astrological alignments, but that's man-made. That's astrology. That doesn't mean anything. Energy is cyclical. So what's happening today in the energy will happen again for somebody else down the road. Or it will be happening when they find it. You're all on different timelines. You're all hitting the energy at different times. Right? Think of it as a stop sign on the road. You drive by, you drive up, you stop your car. Right? And then you go. Right? And then an hour later, another car comes and hits that same stop sign. The stop sign didn't go anywhere. It's been there the whole time. But that person's there at a different time than you are. But also, time doesn't exist. But anyway, it's very complicated. It's all based in the laws of physics and all that. But anyway, this is a timeless reading. Whenever you find it is when you're meant to find it. Now, let's get back to Leo. Enough with frustrating people on Twitter. God, that damn Twitter, I swear to God. If I had a time machine. Right here, the Three of Cups. This is my pre-shuffle card. I shuffle the deck. I ask the universe, hey, what's going on, universe? What's going on from the angle of Leo? And I didn't always show you the pre-shuffle, but I figure I'll be transparent and I'll show it to you. All right? Here it is. It's just a preamble to our reading. What the hell? Somebody's married here. This isn't always a third-party card, but it is here. Okay? And it's the same fucking story I always get for fucking Leo. I love you guys. I say fucking Leo with love. Right? I fuck a Leo sometimes. So I'm married to one. Right here. Three of Cups. Trying to make it work. Make it work. What I always say about relationships, you try to make it work. It's like an old fucking car. You take it to the mechanic a few times, that's fine. But if it has to go in the shop every goddamn week, I ain't got $1,000 a week to dump into some car that I need to get to work where I make less than $1,000 a week. It's time to get a new car. It's time to take the bus or something. That'd be cheaper. Somebody making it work here. But it's something that hurt them. They're still healing from being hurt by the third energy. Whatever the third energy is, it could be family, it could be a marriage, it could be a job, it could be, I don't know. But they're still healing from it. And that's causing it to not work. It's perseverance is the Nine of Wands here, and this Nine of Wands has that. It has the perseverance to it. It has the persistence, I'm not going to let this go. But the universe keeps shoving a soulmate in their face, right? That's one side, this judgment here. This is a soul connection that's kind of affecting this. It's your soul connection, whatever you're here about. If you're here about a soulmate connection. On the flip side, this is a complicated pre-shuffle, but on the flip side of this is again the making it work over and over again. This King of Pentacles, this rainbow antlered buck, also has an A and a B side. On the A side, it's representing a beautiful potential for stability with a connection. On the other side, it tells me that whatever they're trying to make work, it pairs with it bounces off the energy of the spider web here, the Eight of Pentacles, is just purely a practical pentacle thing. The feelings aren't there. There's no passion, love here. All right? I get a lot here. There's a lot of energy here. And underneath it all, bookending the Three of Cups, this marriage, this commitment of some kind, this third party. Whatever this third energy is, marriage, family, job, career, it's as toxic as a motherfucker. And I always get this, and this toxin is bleeding into this soul connection. I always get this motherfucker for Leo. I pulled a lot of readings lately where we haven't seen a devil, and some of you have seen those readings, right? Here it is. I always get it. There's always something toxic, even if it's a one-card pull. I'll get a fucking toxic energy around Leo. Whether it's your person or it's you, I don't know. But it's a goat with its feet on fire, and it's not what you want traipsing through your living room. Okay? Let's go here. Let's see. Let's see what we're going. When I see a devil, and that's why I started the reading the way I did. That's why I said that Three of Cups. Not always a third party. I sometimes pick on readers but it depends on the context that it's in. And I knew it was bookending a devil. All right, it's a toxic third party. I don't know what the third party is, but I'm sick of pulling this for Leo. I'm sick of these readings. I love fucking Leos. I'm in love with Leos. I got friends. I got family. I got a spouse that's a Leo. Y'all wonderful people, passionate people. I don't know if it's your person I'm reading for. They need to get it together and come get this connection together and get out of the toxic. It'll improve their life on all fronts. Their career will bounce back. Everything will improve around them. Toxic energy bleeds onto everything, and it taints how people see you. It does. It taints how they see you. They take pity on you, or they don't like you. There's something about you that rubs them, that feels crazy or rubs them the wrong way. It does that. That's what it does. I'm giving the deck a shuffle here. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Leos. Here. I don't know if I'm talking about your person or you, Leo. I don't know. But I get the same shit every time, and it's no longer, even if we were to believe in coincidences, it's no longer, even a scientist would put this many times this readings come up in their equation. It's no longer a coincidence. For scientists, it's no longer a coincidence after 3 times. This is like a dozen times here, okay? And we're doing before the cut here. Before the cut is why the fuck are we here? I shuffled the deck. We have the Seven of Cups. Somebody's got options. They feel trapped, but they've got options. That's what I get off this card, off the energy. Somebody feels trapped, but they have options. Okay. You know. And they go back and forth. I saw it in your readings. I see it every time I pull a reading. One time they're leaving, one time they're staying. One time they're leaving, one time they're staying. Oh, Jesus Christ, what the hell? Okay, come on now. After the cut is Leo. All right? So for a good chunk of you, I'm pulling on you. This is your energy here after the cut. However, for a good chunk of you, I'm pulling on your person. This also indicates that you're one of the options. You're one of the options they're considering. It's your energy attached to it. It's Leo energy. What does Leo energy mean? Does it mean Leo, the astrological sign? No. It doesn't mean you're dealing with Leo. It does mean passionate forward movement. And it is your reading. So I have to put some weight on that. Okay? This lion's holding one of the roses from the Two of Cups in this deck. That's the soulmate connection, Two of Cups. The soulmate connection is one of their options, but they feel trapped in something. Okay? Hey, I just read the energy. Don't shoot the fucking messenger. Don't turn in the Virgos on me. I'm so fucking pissed at those Virgos, man. One more person calls me an asshole because I told them they were great and their person was a little child. I'm going to start throwing punches. All right, here we go. We're shuffling the deck right now. I'm giving you the truth here. You've seen the toxic in every fucking reading I've pulled. It's there. It's toxic. Whatever it is. Whatever the third energy is, it could be a career. Some people choose the wrong career for themselves. Who knows? But for a lot of you, it's a marriage or some kind of relationship. Either you're in it or they're in it or somebody's in it. I don't fucking know. Giving the deck a final shuffle here for Leo. Since somebody wants me to shuffle on camera. Here you go. I'm shuffling on camera now. Here you go. See? It's the same thing you hear in your microphone. Ain't no fucking card tricks here. I'm not fucking Penn and Teller doing 3-card Monty on the fucking corner. There's our shuffle. There it is. You saw it all on camera. Bottom of the deck is the fucking Tower. How's about that? Yeah. I'm glad I did that one on camera. Because you'd be like, oh, he pulled another fucking... Well, I'll say this once, I'll say it again. I'm not going to spend a 2-hour reading leaned over a table. My back will I'll need to go see Dr. Karen for back help if that happens. You don't trust me, don't come here. All right? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if one person comes here. I don't care. Right here. I'm pulling these readings anyway because I'm studying the whole connection cycle. But I wouldn't be pulling on signs if I was just doing that. I'm only doing that because you all on YouTube are conditioned to it. Tower is our overall energy for the reading. It's all coming down. Whatever it is, what's fueling this? What's underneath this? There's something here. It's 8 of Cups. It's all coming down. Somebody's walking away from something to come toward their happiness, or they're supposed to. This is Major Arcana. It's a card of fate. It's a card of destiny. It's a card run by the 5D, not the 3D, not our free will. The universe, the will of the universe itself, is forcing somebody to see the toxic that they're sitting in. It's time to walk away. Their whole life, whoever this person is, their whole life will improve. If you sit in toxic energy, it bleeds out onto everything. You don't make as much money as you could be making. You don't get the jobs. You don't get the friends. People do terrible things. They tell you you look nice even when you don't because they're trying to make you feel good because everybody can feel toxic energy. It's very powerful. It's static. It's right on the surface. That's why. Devil energy is static energy on the surface. It's all coming down for Leo. Here it's down, but it's minor arcana underneath it, the 8 of Cups. Whether they walk away or not, whether somebody comes towards this soulmate connection, the 9 of Cups, is the soulmate connection, emotional contentment. Whether they come toward it or not is minor arcana. It's up to free will. We've got a reboot here. It's decision time for everyone. Let's flip it. Our reading's on the top. Let's go. Right here's the energy around the connection. Right here's how somebody feels in their emotions. Could be you, could be your person. I don't know, Leo. I'm just being honest with you. All right? I'm not going to bullshit you. Right here, how does someone feel about someone? Feel about the soulmate connection is what I usually do for Leo. How does someone feel about the soulmate connection in their soul? Right here's the hidden energies with a little chat with me and the universe. I'll tell you what she has to say. It's red with the overall energy of the connection, and right here's the potential final outcome. Okay? I'm going to clarify everything, throw some universe cards over the top, and you bet your sweet lion asses there's going to be a link in the description for an extended. Because when I start the reading with the devil bookending the 3 of Cups, and our overall energy is a Tower, you can bet fuck all this is going to be one hell of a reading. Okay? Tired of this for my Leos. Why, Leo? Why is your person, I hope it's your person, why is your person sitting in a toxic situation, making excuses? What's going on here? Why do I get this every time? Right here, the energy around the connection. Your connection, the soulmate connection, the good, the non-toxic, but it's bleeding into it. The Wheel of Fortune, destiny itself. I was just talking about the major arcanas are destiny. Destiny itself, the Wheel of Destiny. Right? It's time. 8 Cups. But it's down to someone's free will, and this person's free will, whoever it is, has been making decisions against their best interest for a long time. They got an $800 a week job, and they've been putting $1,000 a week into their car to get to the job. I mean, you know, that analogy is perfect. If it ain't working, try it a few times, and then what the fuck? Life is short. The wheel of destiny is turning here. Somebody's leaving something. Somebody's more likely than not, they're being pushed by the universe with a tower, a wheel of fortune. I mean, it's fucking crazy. Judgment card in the pre-shuffle. How does somebody feel in their emotions? Let's go. Oh my God, you came back. Leo energy. It's a card of passion and forward movement. It's strength. It's energy of that, Leo energy. The strength card itself here is telling me somebody feels like that they're trapped, that somebody needs to get the bravery up, and they are a little bit. There's a wall of fear around this. Somebody's trying. Somebody knows for sure. You know, this lion's holding the rose from the Two of Cups. This soulmate connection is probably the only thing keeping this person going. And my guess is, based on how the energy is right now with the reboot, back to the beginning of the cycle energetically, they're feeling this very strong. Okay. How does somebody feel in their soul about this soulmate connection? I'm just going to say it's your person. It can be you. Roles can be reversed here in a Leo reading big time. The Fool. It's time to go. It's time to come toward the connection. Time for the lion to show up with the fucking rose. Okay? Somebody got to grow a pair. I got grow a pair here. I got 3 major arcana cards on the top of my reading and a major arcana card clarifying Leo. 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 Put the fucking dog down. Put the fucking cat down. Tell your boss who's talking to you at work right now to get the fuck away from you. Listen to me. I got 4 major arcana cards on the table. Your whole reading is major arcana. It's destiny trying to play out here. The universe, this is the universe talking, the whole reading. It's God, source, the universe talking. It's time to tear it down and start again. Time to tear it down and start again. Come toward the soulmate connection. Time to grow a pair. Somebody needs to do this. Somebody needs to do this. And I've been telling you this. I've been pleading with Leo since the beginning of time, my time here on YouTube. I think the first reading I did for Leo was somebody needs to hurry up and do something. And I said that in that reading because the toxic energy was beginning to build again. See, the connection here that somebody's in, whether it's a marriage or a relationship or a career or whatever it is, goes through phases. It goes through toxic, and then makeup, and then honeymoon, and then toxic, and then makeup, and then honeymoon. It goes around and around and around. Right now, the toxic energies are at a peak. The toxic energies, with a devil bookending the 3 of Cups in the pre-shuffle, and this card is the overall energy in 3 major arcanas here. The toxic energies are at a peak. Somebody walking. But my problem is this. I got 4 major arcana cards here. The universe is all in. It's down to whether somebody comes towards this soulmate connection or not, whether it's you or your person, whoever the runner is that needs, whoever I'm talking about here, is down to their free will. It's minor arcana. It's the 8 of Cups. It's up to them. Have they learned their lessons? It's the lesson of the reboot. Have they learned their lessons? What are they going to do with this second chance this time? Energetically speaking, that's what they've got right now. I don't know. What's the universe? Listen, I don't mean to be so passionate about the reading, but I've been pulling on this shit all fucking year, and I'm not the only reader getting this. Alright, I'm not the only reader who's getting this. There are some very, 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 very popular readers, big, good readers I've recommended to you who get the same kind of messages about this shit with Leo. Okay? Somebody's... Okay. Hidden energy, red with the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Destiny, your connection, the energy around your connection, the Wheel of Destiny is trying to turn here. It's trying. It's trying. 5 of Swords, the message from the universe, red with this. I said it's trying. It's trying to turn. The Wheel of Destiny, God, source, the universe itself is behind this. Let's go. Bring in the soulmate. Bring in the soulmate. And somebody is your person, somebody You, them, I don't know, whoever I'm reading for here, whoever this pertains to, is self-sabotaging it. They're getting in their own way. They feel trapped. And they see it as some sort of victory to stay trapped. Probably because it's core programming. I'm gonna go Dr. Phil on this son of a bitch, whoever this is in the extended. I had a big breakfast this morning. I had bacon, eggs. I am fueled. I'm going to give you everything I got in that extended. Everything I got. I'm going to dig in because this is nonsense. Look at this. These are the only, this card underneath the tower is minor arcana, and the message from the universe is minor arcana. That's the universe telling me two things. It's saying, hey, it's up to them, but they're sabotaging this. Somebody here is getting in their own way. What's the potential final outcome? What I know it's unwritten. The universe is like, it's unwritten, it's unwritten. I got the word unwritten going through my head. Fuck. It's red with strength. What is it? 9 of Cups. Oh my God. They're likely to leave and come towards you. More likely than not, somebody here, whoever I'm reading for, is likely to finally get out of this toxin. It's minor arcana though. It's up in the air. Why do I say that? Why do I laugh when the 9 of Cups is there? If you're asking that question, you're not paying close enough attention. Because I said it's down to the minor arcana decision. We got major arcana on the table. But the end results here of our reading are all minor arcana. This 8 of Cups, will they walk away from something they once loved and come toward the what? The 9 of Cups. The universe gives me the 9 of Cups as the potential final outcome. That tells me that the majority of you watching, somebody here is coming toward this soulmate connection. If nothing else, to feel it out. But if that happens, now that I see a 9 of Cups here, with this 5 of Swords here, they may pick a fight. They may sabotage the whole thing. Because they see it as some sort of victory to stay trapped in this toxic energy. We often do, don't we? Think about toxic things and how hard it is to get out of. I know it's not a comparison to a drug addict or something, but I'm an ex-smoker. And I know that I could justify every time, I knew I needed to quit for a long time. I knew it. But every time I would justify doing it. Smoking is toxic. It's toxic energy. It's a devil. It gets you. Any kind of addiction is a devil. I would justify all sorts of things. I would give myself all sorts of excuses of why I needed to keep doing. Well, if I stop doing it, I won't be funny no more. Or if I stop, whatever. Jon Stewart said that too. He said when he quit smoking, he said he was afraid to quit. He said it right on the Daily Show back in the day. He said, when I quit smoking, I was afraid I wasn't going to be funny anymore. I was afraid that all the magic was in the fact that I smoked and all that kind of stuff. He was wrong. He was funnier after he quit. And that's because your brain gets more oxygen. Anytime you remove a toxic, you become smarter, you become sharper. I can tell you that. And the bottom line is, that's because any toxic energy bleeds on to other things. Anything you do that's toxic makes everything around you toxic. It brings down the vibration of everything. So whoever is in this toxic situation here is fooling themselves that it's a false victory for them to stay. It is. It's a false victory because they're actually limiting. It's probably hurting their career, and it's probably hurting their friendships, their ability to make new powerful friends or move on in life or what. It's ruining the quality of life all the way around, and they don't know it, and they won't know it. The great irony is, what the universe is saying here is they won't know it until they come out of it, until you come out of the toxic fog. You don't know. Again, Dr. Phil, you don't know what you don't know. All toxic energy works the same. Okay? And coming out of it, you realize what you were in. When you look back and you go, my God, I'm so glad to be out of it. The universe is trying here. All major arcana on the top row. Let's clarify. Wheel of Fortune, why is it here? Let's go a layer deeper in the energy. You know what? I'm going to switch decks. My intuition says switch decks. I switch decks. A little light seer deck. Oh my God. And look, I pick it up randomly. I didn't know this was here. The sun. You. Leo energy again. But this represents the connection too. These connections in this cycle are always represented by the sun or 10 of cups or something. It's beautiful energy here. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Let's go. Let's shuffle the deck. Now, do I have to lean over and hurt my back, or can you all hear the shuffling through the mic? You can hear the shuffling through the mic, right? Okay, look, it's happening. It's the same sound. Listen. Hear it? Hear it? Okay. Now, there it is. See? See? It's okay. It's okay. Listen, if you don't trust me enough, if I'm not accurate enough, I don't need the cards. I could just sit here and give energy readings. But I don't think people would, it wouldn't resonate enough. You need to see what's here. I mean, we get the same reading every time. It's crazy. It's also not possible. You know, the odds of that happening are ridiculous. That's like every time you go to 7-Eleven and get yourself a scratcher ticket, you win $1,500. Okay. I'll go, oh, it's Wednesday, I need my $1,500 this week. I'm going to go to 7-Eleven and get me a scratcher ticket. All right. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? But again, I'll reiterate, if you don't trust me, don't come here. Because I give a lot of deep advice and I give a lot of energies. I tell you about a lot of things that nobody else can tell you about. Things I know to be true. That I've learned over the years, that I've learned from the laws of physics and my studies and all of that. So, if you don't trust me, you shouldn't be here. Definitely not. I encourage you to leave. Right here, 7 of Pentacles crossing the Wheel of Fortune. The timing, it's a card of divine timing. The timing is right now. When you two first crossed paths, my suspicion is, in this soulmate connection, when you two first crossed paths, it was bad timing. Something was wrong. And I believe somebody was probably trying to make something work in a situation. It's probably one of the phases where, you know, we were just before the honeymoon phase, just after the toxic. You know, that kind of thing. And it was like, no, I don't want you now. This is all good. I fixed all this. It's all good. The relationship is good. The job is good. Whatever it is. I don't want you here. Right? That kind of thing. But then it all went to shit again. And then they fixed it again. And then it all went to shit again. And now it's shit again. The timing is right. And this is a cycle. You know, they may or may not come in. It's minor arcana determining whether they do or not. I won't lie to you. But more likely than not, they will with a 9 of Cups here. Somebody coming to get it. That lion's bringing the rose. Yeah. As he says that, he pulls the top card. Let's do it on the instant replay. That lion is bringing the rose. Look at that. Instant replay. Who's your fucking energy reader? Huh? Who? Yeah, you bet your fucking ass. Right here, the Knight of Cups. Yeah. The timing is right for this to happen. Major arcana here. The universe is behind it. Go toward the soulmate connection, motherfucker. Bring this shit down. Mr. Gorbachev, tear this marriage, this whatever, this shit in my life, this toxic energy, whatever the fuck it is, down. Change. It's probably within your person too. For a lot of you, they may not even be married to anybody. This might have nothing to do with that. It could just be within them, core programming, shit their parents put in their head when they were a kid. That happens to a lot of people. Whatever it is, the timing's right to come in. King of Cups. And this is right. This is feedbacking off of this. This is the next card out. Strength. And I told you, rewind. I like saying that. There was a wall of fear around this. King of Cups is afraid to be vulnerable. The only thing stopping this person is a lot of fear and a lot of excuses, just like the excuses I used to give myself for quitting smoking. I'd tell myself all sorts of fucking things. I know I need to stop these things. Yeah, I know I need to stop these things. Yeah. But I like them. You know, they're really good. And I look really cool. Yeah, I look really cool the way I let it hang out of my mouth like that. Yeah, that would be great. You know, whatever. The stupidest shit I would tell myself. You know, well, I like it while I'm driving. I used to like to smoke while I was driving. And driving in LA is a bit of a fucking stress fuck. And it certainly was nice just to kick back and, you know, burn one as I went down the road. But the truth of the matter is, my shifter boot's never been so clean since I stopped. That thing used to get filled up with ashes like crazy. All of these things I'm telling you are not just funny little anecdotes. They're part of what's in the energy. This is the stupid shit your person, somebody here, somebody, is telling for why they're not coming, why they don't want to be. Oh, I'm afraid to be vulnerable. I'm going to have to be vulnerable. What if they reject me? This person, it is very clear in the energy, whoever this is afraid of being rejected by this connection. It's probably because, as I said, this connection is what keeps them going. I see it here in the strength card. I feel it. And it's easier to dream about something than it is to go get it. You know? I gotta take a little swig of water. Hold on. Unreal. Why is this strength card here? Let's find out. Alright. Let's shuffle the deck. And I ain't leaning over to do it again. Y'all can fuck off. People that write in and say, "Why don't you shuffle on camera?" Because I don't want a bad back. I ain't leaning over a damn table. Here, look, I'll show you. Okay, I'm shuffling. Again, I reiterate, if you do not trust me, do not come here. Because I'm telling you shit you won't find out from anyone else. Alright? You don't get to meet people like me. People like me are hermits. The other hermits pick on me for being on YouTube. They call me Tube Boy. Yeah, I know. Nobody come out here because you can't control the energy. You can't control thousands of people, and we attract thousands of people. I attracted thousands of people very quickly. I had 12,000 people fucking 3 weeks in on this thing. So, it is what it is. Alright, here we go. But I don't need a bad back out of it. I'm already shortening my life being here because of all the energy I use to read energy. Don't blame me. At least let me have a good back. Alright? Strength. Why is strength here? Why is strength here? Fucking hell. I give up. It is the Four of Wands. Listen, Leo. Somebody here is married. This is a fucking marriage. I keep trying to cover my ass and say, oh, yeah, it's this. It could be the job. I mean, it could be. But it's not. It just keeps coming up over and over again. The Four of Wands. Somebody wants out of this shit. Somebody keeps giving to something that's, underneath it is judgment. Somebody keeps giving to something. Giving and giving and giving. And this universe keeps bringing around this soulmate connection over and over again. They forget about it. They look away from it, but they can't. If you got some way for them to spy on you, if this is your person, let's say, and there's a way for them to spy on you, they look away. They probably come in once, twice a month, maybe. They just, when it pops back in their head. Okay, somebody not happy here. The Four of Wands crossing strength based on all the energies around it. No fucking, yeah, somebody not happy here. Look at that. Let's do it again. Replay. Somebody's not happy here. Yeah, there you go. There's your instant replay. Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's a mess. They're a mess in their emotions. They're trying to get the strength. Here's what they are in their emotions. They're afraid. They're trying to get the strength up. They're in love with this connection, this soulmate, whoever the soulmate is. Again, I don't know who I'm reading for here. So they're in love with the soulmate. They're afraid to do anything because they feel trapped. But at the same time, they're trying to get the strength up to do something about it. Yeah, that's about right. That's a picture right there of your person. Oh, or whoever I'm reading for here. That's their fucking picture. Somebody's overthinking this. You're unhappy, you're in a toxic situation, you get the fuck out of it. Life goes on. It happens. Okay? It fucking happens. Obviously make your own decisions. If I'm talking to you, Leo, do whatever the fuck you want. Don't blame it on me. I'm just reading the energies here. I'm showing you the cards. They're right here. If I am reading for you, you know the fuck I'm right. But if I'm reading for your person, we can't do it. We can't get to them. We can't do, look, oh my God. Fucking tower. Nuts blown off. Listen, for a Leo reading, I gotta put a legal caveat on this because I could be talking to Leos here, and you'd be like, "Oh my God, I gotta leave my spouse now." Steve said, "No, Steve didn't tell you to do shit. I'm just reading the energy here. You do what you want to do, But if I am reading for you, Leo, you're sitting in some toxic fucking energy from fucking hell. It is some shit. You do what you want with that. Just like the weatherman on TV. He'll tell you it's raining. It's raining today. It's going to rain all day. You decide whether you go outside or not. You don't blame the weatherman when you go outside and get your rain on you. Oh, fucker. You know, that kind of thing. Even if it was raining and he said it was going to be sunny and you went outside, you still can't blame the weatherman. Although there's a whole movie where he does get blamed. I like that movie. It's funny. But anyway, the tower. It's all coming down. This person's about to have, whoever this is about to have a nervous breakdown. The Eight of Swords and the Tower is checking yourself into a psych ward for 24-hour observation. Somebody about to have an eruption here. This is an eruption. This reading is clarifying the whole thing. Somebody's going to have a complete fucking meltdown. And I think they're going to take whatever this toxic energy is with them. And I think they're going to come toward this soulmate connection, which is what it's saying more likely than not. Okay? This is a meltdown waiting to happen here. They're trying to keep it together. The Strength card is here. But there's so much energy around this Strength card of love, fear, I'm stuck, I don't know what to do, what do I do, that it's going to lead to a tower. So somebody needs to take a deep fucking breath and calm the fuck down and think rationally about their life. Follow the love. Follow the yellow brick love. Right? That's what the little elves should have said in fucking Wizard of Oz. Follow the yellow brick love. Where's the yellow brick love lead? Well, what color is this card? Well, you can't tell on my camera too much, but it's yellow. It's the Fool. It's about how someone feels about this connection. Go. Go, little chickie. Time to come out of the nest. Let's go, motherfucker. Alright, the Fool. Why is it here? Oh, my God. Somebody about to have a nervous breakdown. I'm going to tell you what. You got to calm the fuck down, whoever it is. If it's you, calm the fuck down. It's not that big a deal. You just think it's a big deal. Everything is as big a deal as you think it is. That's why some people are good in crisis situations and some people are bad in crisis situations. The people who are bad in crisis situations are the people who fucking overthink and panic. People like me are good in crisis situations. I remain completely calm and rational. I look around. I find the fire extinguisher. There it is. I walk over. I put the fire out. Meanwhile, in the corner, everybody else is, oh my God, we're going to die. We're going to die. No, we're not going to die. Calm the fuck down. For fuck's sake. Nobody dying. You're going to die if you keep screaming in the corner, we're going to die, and don't go get the fire extinguisher. Yeah, then we're going to die, sure. You dumbass. You know, it is what it is. This is the same shit I always get. But this time I got Major Arcana driving here up on my top row. It's powerful. What's the Fool here? Now this is nice. This is the Tower leading to someone running toward this soulmate connection. That's the fastest Fool I've ever seen. I've ever felt, I should say. Why is the Fool here? Why is the Fool here? 9 of Wands. Perseverance wins the day here. Whoever I'm reading for. Whoever. Somebody, neither of you have, listen to me, neither of you have ever let this connection go. You might not have heard from your person for months, if it's your person I'm reading for. You might not have heard from them for months and months and months and months. They're still hanging. This connection has been rebooted back to the beginning. It is here. Nobody's ever let it go. It's right there. The connection is here. It's here for the taking. But somebody is stuck here. And they're making excuses why they keep smoking. The Fool, why is it here? God, that's why it's fucking here. Yeah, the Tower's coming down on Burger King. The health department. Burger King is the next is now officially the next card out after the Tower. It's someone, in this case here, it's not a true Burger King. The Emperor is representing control in this. The Emperor is representing someone taking control. Someone, in other words, sometimes after the Tower comes down, we take control, right? This is someone who might have a nervous breakdown. I can see it here. But then they take control and they go to where the 9 of Cups is. These cards are inextricably tied. They're actually the same background with different coloring. The little lines. So they're actually an energy match on some level, even though there's other energy matches like texture and things like that beyond color. But they're an energy match anyway. I can feel the energy bouncing off. Somebody taking control here. Why? Because of the soulmate connection. I said why. You heard me, right? Why? Because of the soulmate connection. Two of Cups. Yeah. Somebody feels this connection on a very high level. Crossing it is Nine of Wands. Neither one of you, I don't care who I'm reading for here now, neither one of you has ever let this go. Never. It's never happened. It's as strong as it ever was. Now, granted, on the divine feminine side, they've learned some self-worth. This is divine masculine energy. I know that with the Emperor here especially, falling on the table. This is the runner, whoever this is, and they've never let the connection go, yes, but they've also never let whatever this is go. Or they're in the process of letting it go, and that's why they're about to have a nervous breakdown. It is possible that in the energy, for some of you, this person's already left somebody, whoever this is. And that's why they're in Eight of Swords, and that's why it's a tower. That's why I have two towers, because the tower is tearing everything down and starting fresh. Okay? You can't have the star without the tower. The star comes after the tower. Alright, here we go. Which is hope. And a whole, it's hope. Okay, Five of Swords. Universe wants to tell us about a Five of Swords here. Somebody self-sabotaging this thing. What's this about? What's this about? What's the Five of Swords here? Divorce. Justice. With all the it doesn't mean divorce by itself, but again, I hammer home when the Four of Wands crossed here. I said this is a fucking marriage, right here. It's a fucking marriage. Okay, with all the cards on the table and the way the energies are, I mean, you can be married to anything. You can be married to a job. You can be married to your family. You can be married to your pets. You can be married to a fucking person. But it's either way. Somebody is. This is right here with Justice crossing this. This is the excuses I used to make for staying smoking. Well, I drive around LA a lot, and I like it. I need my cigarettes to drive. I need it. I have to have a smoke while I'm driving. I can't drive in LA without a cigarette. I can't sit in LA traffic without it. That's all this. Well, I need this. I'll translate it over to your person or to somebody. Let's say they're in a marriage. Well, I need this marriage. What would the family think? And what's going to happen with this, and it's going to cost me too much money to get out of it, and then, what's going to happen here, and then what? It's all been a big waste of time. What? This is all the Eight of Swords, and this is all leading to a tower. Whatever it is, the universe is emphatically clear here, and I'll make sure the title says something about a marriage, because I don't want any people in here going, well, my person's not married. Well, if your person's not married, you didn't read the title, did you, motherfucker? That kind of thing. Five of Swords, or in a relationship, or married to their job, or whatever. If your person lives alone in an airport apartment with Cheetos and a cat, then this reading probably isn't for you, but although they are probably likely to have a nervous breakdown at some point. I would. Okay. Fakey McFakerman. Yeah, again, on top of Five of Swords, Queen of Wands, this person on the outside pretends everything's great. They actually may be telling people, if they are married, that they're happily married. They actually may be using that phrase. We're happily married. Everything's great. Everything looks happy on the outside. All of this you're seeing is underneath. Everything I've told you is underneath. Everything on the outside looks beautiful and perfect. And they make sure of that. They make sure of that. For whatever reason. It's all nonsense. It's superficial, pretense nonsense. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Well, I feel the urge to pull this in front of you. I mean, I don't care. I do have to lean over to do it. You are hurting my back here, but the Magician. They got to find it within themselves to do it. They have the ability to knock this crap off. Okay? They have the ability to knock this crap off, to snap out of this shit, and get control and come toward what they truly love. Find their emotional fulfillment. This card coming out just before our final outcome of emotional fulfillment. Yeah, they have the ability to do it. They have all the tools they need, which I hate saying about this card, but that's what it means right here. They have the ability to do this here. They can be vulnerable. They can be unfake and just get real and bring the roses. They can, but they're not. They self-sabotage it with excuses. Just like me, I needed those smokes to drive. Tell you what, I drive a lot better without them. That's what I found out afterward, after, years and years and years after I quit. Actually, I found out very quickly. I drive a lot better. I'm sharper. I'm paying attention more. I can go faster through the canyons because I'm not futzing with my ashtray. Surprised I didn't get killed half the time whipping around that canyon at 60 miles an hour trying to, oh shit, I dropped my cigarette. Oh God, where the fuck is it? Oh my God, that kind of fucking thing. I'm lucky to be alive. And they're lucky to be. There's a lot of toxic energy here. A lot of towers on this table, kids. All right, why is the 9 of Cups here? What's our final on this universe before I go pull some wicked voodoo on this son of a bitch? Whoever this person is, I'm about to rip into them. I don't mean rip into them like pick on them. I mean go deep, deep psyche. I'm going to go down to the pit of their soul. Because while it's still Scorpio season and I'm hulked up, I'm going to do it. I'm looking at this here. I want to see this. I want to see that devil from the pre-shuffle. And I want to see these towers. There's 2 towers here. That's a lot of tower energy. And the core energy of the whole reading is a tower, which is frightening that another one came out. The 9 of Cups. Why is it here? 9 Cups. So if you're sitting around, if I'm reading for your person, and you're sitting around thinking, again, I'm shuffling. See? Okay? See, I am. Just chill out. You can hear it in the microphone. Calm down, naysayers. The fuck out of here, then. If you're sitting around, if I'm reading for your person, right, and you think it feels like something's going to happen, Steve, you're right. I got a tower over the whole reading and another tower on the table and how they feel. Yeah, something's going to happen. My response to that in a tweet would be, yeah, duh, you think? Yeah, something's going to happen. 9 of Cups. Why is it here? I got my answer. Do you want the answer? Okay. Crossing the... I heard a couple of no's. I felt a couple of no's. 9 of Cups. 7 of Wands crossing it. Whoever this is, I'm just going to say your person, but if it's you, Leo, fuck you. Okay, but whoever this person with this 9 of Wands crossing here, this 5 of Swords here, Fakey McFakerman here, and the ability to not be all of this and to just come toward the 8 Cups. Come on, I got a treat for you, little Leo's person. Come on, let's go. This person just gets in their own fucking way. They are the cause of, this is one of those people who is the cause of all their own problems. Why? I know why. It's right here. It's in the energy. I can feel it. They don't understand the concept of ripple effect. In other words, this person does something and they don't consider the consequences. Their vision is very linear. It's very thin, very narrow. So what happens here with this person is, because there's so much, one of the things that toxic energy does, if we surround ourselves with it, is it makes our world very small. Okay? My neighbors are like this. My neighbors are riddled with toxic energy. I feel it off them every time I walk by. These people, their world has become so small, they've got a narrow little walkway with a couple of trees. They've got like a lemon tree and some little plants and some roses and stuff. And I swear to God, it's their whole world. They tend to it. We call it the Huntington around here. And all the neighbors call it that. We all pick on them. We call it the Huntington, which is a big museum and garden place up in Pasadena. It's very famous. And it's beautiful. The Huntington is gorgeous. If you ever get a chance to go there, if you're out here, you should. It's the most incredible place you'll ever see. It's terrific. And the museums are good. But this is a little walkway. It's just a little, it can't be more than 60 feet long and maybe, the width of a sidewalk. It's their whole world. And they're toxic little people. They guard it like crazy. And this is what I'm saying with this person. They don't consider anything else other than their little world, and that's why they feel trapped. But at the same time, they're not trapped. They have all the power, all the tools they need to get out, take control, and come in and get this soulmate connection, which would change their life. If for no other reason, then it would short out and wipe out all of the toxic energy around them, which in turn would open up things around them like they wouldn't believe. People have no idea how it opens up things, you know, when you get rid of toxic energy. Toxic energy keeps anything good from coming in. I always say it's devil energy. I always say the devil wants to keep you down. The devil wants to keep you where you are because they can control you there. And that's what they want to do. They want to control you. Well, toxic energy in general is the same thing. It wants to keep you down. It keeps good things out, because if good things start happening, the toxic energy knows that it cancels out itself. It cancels out the toxic energy. So the toxic energy is just trying to survive. Negative energy feeds itself. So it keeps feeding itself, and you feel more and more trapped and trapped and trapped until you end up in the fucking psych ward. And that's where this person's headed, if they don't fucking get it together. I'm just being honest with you, okay? That's all. I'm giving you information you probably wouldn't be privy to otherwise. This is what's here. And if I'm only talking to 2 or 3 people, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I don't mind. But I'm not. I know there's thousands of energies here that this is resonating with. I know that. All right. For most of you, it's your person. For a few of you, it's the Leos. But remember my analogy. I'm just the weatherman. You want to go outside in the rain? Knock yourself out. You know, don't come back later and blame me for anything. I'm just giving you the energy honestly. I'm not going to I could sugarcoat this reading and say your person's turning around and coming. It's the readings you're going to see all over YouTube. Yeah, your person's coming in with a cup of love. They're going to open up and be vulnerable. They're worried about it. Everything's coming crashing down. They're taking control. They're coming towards you. They're getting over the Queen of Wands, the fake pretense, and they're coming in to get their 9 cups. And it's going to shock you. And you'd see the title on the YouTube video as some sort of clickbait, we call it. It's going to be shocking. You're going to be surprised. Leo, you'll be surprised by what happens. Or, Leo, it's going to be shocking. Right? There, I just sugarcoated the whole reading for you. But what I've told you here is information that only a true energy reader can give you. What I've given you is the insight into something that you might not be privy to otherwise. Okay? Use that information wisely, not foolishly. The only reason I can give you that information is because it has to be for the greater good. And it is for the greater good. If somebody here is about to have a nervous breakdown, that's very strong in the energy. Somebody here is not happy. You can tell yourself you're happy all you want, but if you're not happy, you're not happy. It just doesn't happen. You don't make yourself happy by telling yourself you're happy and sitting where you are. You don't do it. All right, 9 of Cups. Why is it here? What's the final? I've been shuffling the whole time. The universe wanted me to reshuffle. I reshuffled. Queen of Swords and the 9 of Wands. Nobody's let this go. Somebody wants to speak a truth. Somebody wants to build a foundation, but they're getting in their own way. We had the 7 of Wands here crossing this. We had the 7 of Wands crossing it originally. Let me pull a couple cards on the 9 of Wands. Let me pull it. Let me stretch this out for those of you not coming to the extended. All right. And I don't get a lot of Leos coming to my extended, so I'm mostly just pulling it for me, because I'm concerned here about this toxic energy and the growth rate of it over time. I want to take a look at it. The 9 of Wands. Why is it here? Tell me about the 9 of Wands. Because this could be somebody, again, we saw the 7 of Wands was crossing here. But I shuffled without thinking about it. So that's, I was compelled to do that. And these were the cards that were supposed to be here. The universe wanted me to see the 7 of Wands crossing. But then it pulled out a 9 of Wands. And that could be the same thing. There's a lot of stubborn energy here. Somebody's very stubborn. And I see it here with the 5 of Swords. It's part of the reason they get in their own way. Tell me about the Nine of Wands. Yeah, Nine of Wands. They're indecisive. They can't make a decision to save their fucking life about a soulmate connection and about walking towards it. Eight of Cups. Lovers, Eight of Cups. They need to walking towards the Nine of Cups, right? The Eight of Cups, well, like I told you before, she walking toward the Nine of Cups. Well, why is that important? Well, then you're not paying attention, because that's the Nine of Cups right there underneath this whole pile. All right? It's about, they can't make a decision. They're holding on. Nobody's letting this go. Nobody's letting this connection go. But they can't make a decision. They flippy-floppy on it. On what? On the soulmate connection. It's a choice. All right? The universe is trying to say here with Major Arcana too that it's forcing a choice. They don't have a choice. Because because it's Major Arcana, everyone thinks that this used to be called the choice, the Lovers, right? We have a choice. You don't have a choice. It's Major Arcana. The universe is forcing a choice. You can use your free will against that forced choice, right? Which your person is doing. It's up to their free will. The universe is forcing a choice. If they choose to come toward the Nine of Cups, you two live happily ever after. If they don't, they go into a nervous breakdown. Okay, it only gets worse. We already have two towers here and a devil bookending the Three of Cups from the beginning. This only gets worse. It doesn't get better. You can't keep throwing good money after bad on a car that doesn't run right. All right, it's just a fucking lemon, and it's gonna eat you alive. You have to get rid of it. I'll pull one card from the top of the deck, and it's the Three of Swords. Honest to God, this person's in a lot of pain. Whoever this is, there's a lot of pain here, and it causes them to make bad decisions. Kurt Cobain's decision to take his own life was a bad decision. Look what happened to grunge. He trusted Dave. He wrote Dave a little letter. Hey, Dave, you know, I'm going to leave you grunge, man. Take care of it. You know, and he trusted Dave would. And he didn't. He ruined it. There's a lot of pain here. And they're making something work with something that caused the pain in the first fucking place. This toxic energy. I've got to go and pull an extended reading because I need to know why. Why? I'm going to find out. Oh, I'm motherfucking going to find out. I need to know why. Why would you continue to do this? There's got to be some underlaying energy here. Something from childhood. I don't know. But this is insane. There's a beautiful soulmate connection waiting here. It's gorgeous. The energy of the connection reflected as the sun when I picked up the little Lightseer deck. And it still is. Because that's the star underneath the deck right now. And the star, the sun, is a star. Alright? The soulmate, there's still hope for this soulmate connection. But unfortunately, the universe is setting up tower moments. It's down to someone's free will to come towards it. It's just like I said in the All Signs reading yesterday for the full moon. It's down to free will. We had all minor arcana as the base cards. The manifestation, the prayer was bringing in the reboot. Okay, the universe said, okay, here's your reboot. From there, it's free will. What have we learned? What have you learned? Are you going to run again, or are you going to take it this time? What you going to do? But this person's in a lot of pain. That pain clouds their judgment. It causes this Eight of Swords. It clouds their judgment somehow and causes them to self-sabotage everything, even though they have the ability to get past it. They pretend on the outside that everything is fucking great. Everything is terrific. To the outside observer even, this person is a brilliant actor. Brilliant. But unfortunately, you can't hide from me. That's the problem. Sorry. That's the way it is. There's a lot of pain here. It's from the past. Let's find it. If you want the extended, the link's in the description. I want it. I'll be there. I'll probably watch it afterward too, because I'm going to have to go deep in my neutral zone to pull it. And I won't remember a damn thing the moment I hit the stop button. I hope this reading was helpful to you. There's a chance somebody's coming towards you here. The second chance is here, Leo. Okay? But it's down to their free will, and this person's in a, you know, this person's almost heading for a 24-hour psych observation. I mean, it's with the energy I get, and I can Because again, this set is red with this set, and we can just add that there. Okay, there's a lot of pain here. I hope this reading was helpful. If I help one person today, just one, I've done my job. And that applies to all of you. Go help somebody today. Even if it's just out on my Twitter feed. Make somebody feel good. Whatever. It's good. It brings you good karma. And if you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, everybody who watches. Appreciate all of you. All right? All right. It's time to go deep. Link for the extended will be in the description. Good luck, Leo. Stay tuned for your more readings and energy updates and fun.